rescue me yet again. You put me first, let me win. You make me feel better than the mother too. You rescue me yet again. You put me first, let me win. You make me feel better than the mother too.
For a romance when you need therapy. Romance is not a substitute for counseling. Romance is not a substitute for therapy. If you need counseling, go get it. Spreading your legs is not going to make you feel better. Don't use sex as a drug, and don't use relationship as a narcotic. Don't use sex as a drug, and don't use relationship as a narcotic. Next on my list, don't ever promise a man. Don't ever threaten a man, sister. Don't ever tell your man you are going to leave if he disrespects you or cheats on you and you don't leave. Never write a check that your ass isn't prepared to cash. Don't ever tell a man that cheating on me is a non-negotiable when you know damn well it's very negotiable. Don't ever tell a man that cheating on me is non-negotiable when you know it is very negotiable. Worst thing you can do is lay down your non-negotiables. He violates the non-negotiable. You claim that this is grounds for termination of the relationship. And after he violates your non-negotiable, your ass don't go nowhere. Do you know what you just did, black woman? Do you know what you did, my butter almond queens and my butter pecan queens and my cinnamon queens and my hot fudge queens and my African lemon queens and my African vanilla queens and my warm pistachio queens and my sweet brown sugar? You know what you just did? You just gave over your power to that man. And once a man knows he has all the power in the relationship, you are likely to become a human doormat. And guess what? Once he turns you into a doormat, it's not much long before he drops you altogether. Okay? See, some women have this idea. If I let him have his way, I can stay. Some women have this idea. If I let him have his way, I can stay. No. No man wants a doormat. I'm telling you. He might not even know he don't want a doormat. Okay? A low self-esteem woman will always be traded in for a woman with higher self-esteem. A low self-esteem woman will always be traded in for a woman with higher self-esteem. In fact, the worst characteristic about yourself you can have in the dating game, man or woman, the worst characteristic the worst character flaw you can have is low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is dangerous to a black woman in these streets. If it was up to me, if a black woman has low self-esteem, she cannot date until her self-esteem reaches normal limits. Because if you have low self-esteem, you will let him beat you. You will let him curse you. You will let him disrespect you. Oh, yes. A woman with low self-esteem will accept any kind of treatment just for him to be in his life. It's like black people in the United States. It's like black people in the United States. They enslaved us. We still love America. They Jim Crowed us. We still love America. They Willie lynched us. We still love America. Police killing our kids. We still love America. Mass incarceration. We still love America. Miseducation. We still love America. Gentrification. We still love America. Economic apartheid. There's nothing the United States can do to black people that will make you renounce your American citizenship, because we have low racial self-esteem. We want to belong at any cost. We want to be American by any means necessary. And that's the same thing for black women. The worst thing you can do is let a man know, verbally or non-verbally. The worst thing you can do is let a man know, verbally or non-verbally, you can do anything to me, I'm never leaving you. You can do anything to me, I'm never leaving you. Once a man gets that message, this is no longer a partnership. This is a master-slave relationship. In fact, you need to date within your own self-esteem level. Because if you date somebody with a higher self-esteem than you, you're the slave and they're the slave master. And everybody listening to me tonight know people in slave master relationships right now. Every last one of you know of somebody who's in a slave master relationship. The woman has all the say. The woman makes all the rules. The woman makes all the decisions. And all he do is do what she say. Or the man makes all the rules. The man makes all the decisions. The man has all the say. And all the woman does is follow around like a house slave. To be a partner, you have to have equal self-esteem. To be a partner, you have to have equal self-esteem. To be a partner, you have to have equal self-esteem. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And you cannot hide how much self-esteem you have. You can't hide it. Women, sisters, my African goddesses, you try to project a strong self-esteem by putting on this hard, tough, semi-masculine exterior. A lot of women try to protect their low self-esteem by putting on this hard, rough, semi-masculine exterior. And I'm here to tell you that a man can see right through it. He can see weakness disguised as strength. And there's a lot of women hiding weakness by trying to disguise it as strength. And what I'm saying, black woman, don't hide your weakness. Get some help for your weakness. Don't hide your weakness. Get some help from your weakness. Think about your mother. I want every black woman to think about their mother. Some of you, if you were lucky, you had mothers who demonstrated exceptional relationship behavior. If you are lucky, you had a mother who demonstrated exceptional relationship behavior. If her man disrespected her, she didn't play that. It was consequence. He might got to go sleep in a doghouse for the night, but she not playing no cursing. She ain't playing no B words. Your mother did not play. She loved her man. She honored her man. She served her man. But guess what? When he disrespected her, she would not hesitate to put him in his place. Some of you know how to balance that. You know how to be totally committed to your man and at the same time make sure he understands that my submissiveness is done voluntarily out of respect for you. But just as I submit to you, I can take it all back. See, black woman, you have to stop submitting until you're sure he is worth submission. And then even after you submit, because submission is not weakness. Stop listening to the feminists. Submission is not weakness. Stop listening to the feminists. Submission is not weakness. Stop listening to the feminists. Submission is a voluntary thing that you say, you know what? He has demonstrated to me that he's worth me following. He has demonstrated to me that he is worth me. He's worthy of my trust and my loyalty and my honor. But you also let him know I'm doing this voluntarily. And just like I'm giving you the head of this household, I can take it back just as fast. Let him know I am not a hopeless romantic. And I'm going to be honest, ladies. Men are going to try you. Men are going to try you because men like to know that they have a degree of control over their women. I didn't say men want to dominate you. Not all men. Insecure men want to dominate. If you got a man who wants to imprison your life, that's a low self-esteem Negro. And I'm going to tell you right now, traumatized men, low self-esteem men are the domestic abusers and the murderers. Traumatized men and low self-esteem men are the domestic abusers and the murderers of black women. And a big mistake that a lot of black women make is if he's attractive, if he's handsome, if he got a good job, he got it going on, all the ladies want him, you assume he got high self-esteem. No, no, no. No, 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 no. There's something known as fake narcissism. A lot of women are dating fake narcissists. Now, a true narcissist really believes he's God's gift to the world. A true narcissist really believes he's God's gift to the world. Okay? A true narcissist really believes he's God's gift to the world. Okay? But a fake narcissist is really a man with low self-esteem who's projecting a false sense of superiority in front of his woman. A fake narcissist is a man with low self-esteem who's projecting a false sense of superiority in front of his woman. And you got to know when you're dealing with a true narcissist or a fake narcissist. Both are dangerous. Neither one are healthy for you, sister. Not the true narcissist or the fake narcissist, but the fake narcissist will kill you. The fake narcissist will kill you. The true narcissist will leave you for another woman. He think he's God's gift to the world anyway, so he ain't got to waste no time on you. He'll get another one. But a fake narcissist, if you tear away that false veneer he got, you tear that down, that man will kill you. All he got is that fake narcissist persona that he's projecting onto you. Okay? It's important. Important. Stay away from low self-esteem men. Stay away from men who need you to be dependent on them in order to feel secure in the relationship. This is a big one. I'm getting this from a lot of women. A lot of my relationship coaching clients. A lot of my female relationship coaching clients. A lot of my female relationship coaching clients are reporting that they're dating men. The big question I'm getting from a lot of queens. Dr. Umar, he needs me to be dependent on him to get my bills paid. He needs me to be emotionally dependent on him in order for him to feel like a man. That's not healthy. A healthy man don't need a woman to make less money. A healthy man don't need a woman to be emotionally needy. A healthy man don't need a woman to feel like she can't make it without him. That's low self-esteem insecurity. That's low self-esteem insecurity. A relationship is a partnership. We work together. We rely on each other. We do this equally. If the man needs the woman to have nothing or very little, if he needs her to come to him for the money, if he needs her to come to him for everything, then he's a low self-esteem man. A healthy man don't need an emotionally dependent woman. He don't need a financially dependent woman. And black men, we need to be careful. Black men, we need to be careful because we will complain that she's a gold digger. She wants you to make a certain amount of money. She wants you to have a certain level of economic security. But then when she needs you economically, you say she weak. You say she not coming to the table with nothing. So make up your mind, black man. Make up your mind, black man. Do you want a woman that's going to tax your pockets? Do you want a woman who needs your money? Okay? Or do you want a woman to be self-sufficient? Because you can't say you don't want a woman that's emotionally and economically needy.